Hello, my wonderful wildflowers. I've been drawn to do a reading for you. I know I should do them more periodic, like once a week, etc. It's just not how I work. I read like I read people when I feel like it's time. So it's time. I was told to do a reading, so I think I know what it's going to be about because I was shuffling beforehand, but I always like to shuffle in front of you just to tap into your energy. But I did just see that card pop out again. Sorry. Fertility and children is on the floor. Okay, we've just come through Easter, so that's not unusual. But what I'm sensing, there's going to be a few of you that are finding out that you're pregnant very soon, if you're of that age. If not, it might be someone you know. And it's like really welcomed, like they've been trying for a while. So they're jumping out. This is what happens when I really just stop to take the time to do a reading, no matter how busy I am. All right, so the same cards flicked out again. So fertility is really big, which is weird. That's not what I was thinking was going to come out. But let's just also let you know that there is a potential moving of home or building a home. So this whole, it's all about family. So it could really be as well something to do with getting more rich in terms of your household and family life, if it's not something specific with fertility. So let's get into the reading a little bit more. I'm going to pull 3 cards, stop shuffling. Please let me know what my readers like to hear. Okay, we've got Wild Tulip Desire. Wow, Madonna Healing. Madonna Lily Healing. Such feminine cards. Frangipani Lily. Wow. My God, these are just so, I mean, just look at them. Look how beautiful they are. So pretty. Lily, frangipanis, tulips. This is just dripping in goddess energy, you know. So desire, deep desire, long-term soulmate connections. All right, so you can see the Acropolis behind you there. And it's just like this red it's at the forefront. What I'm getting is someone's going to just literally, this sounds dumb, pop up in front of you. Okay? So those of you that have like been begging for a soulmate, begging for the return of a partner, and I don't think that's for a lot of you. It's more, I got a headache when I said that. So I really think there's going to be something new that sends that person away, and someone new that is going to be really sexy is all I can like let you know, and just really spark up that fire, that passion, that intimacy within you, and it's clean. Do you know what I mean? There's no baggage whatsoever. It's like maturity is what I'm getting. It's a really mature relationship coming your way. Now, it's interesting that this Madonna Lily healing came up, because this speaks to 3 like female guides, so like old aunties from the past that you might not know. For some of you it may be a mother or a grandmother that's passed, but there's 3 really special women in your family line that are guiding you and you have been praying to them as such, or asking why some things haven't happened for you and gone that way. And they're here now, okay, to kind of land what you want on earth, all right? And this is about being fun and feminine and having the sort of relationship that you always thought you would have had, and the sort of romance and dating and the family life that you wanted to have. For anybody, but just because that fertility card came up such a lot at the beginning, for anyone that has been having troubles, this is a real sign, okay, that you are getting helped, and the pregnancy will come and the babies will come, all right? And I did have the children that sort of happy children, happy home life with the daisy protection that fell on the floor to start at the beginning. So I've got sort of a lot's coming through. I'm sorry, because I'm kind of speaking to those that sort of want to have children, and then there's those that sort of past that period, and it's just talking about the relationship and that sort of what you probably had wanted but didn't have, you know, like when you did have your children. But definitely light-hearted, fun, like, you know, it's kind of like, this is a person that buys you expensive perfumes, which sounds a bit odd. It's not something people do these days, but it's kind of like, I just see going out into parks and restaurants and it just being comfortable, and but they just, like, you are so much more beautiful with this person. Like, even looking, your whole face relaxes because you're not on edge, and, you know, you've dropped that baggage. So there's no sort of like, are they going to leave me? Are they going to turn into somebody, you know, that I have to do all the hard work? Are they going to be maybe nasty down the track, etc.? Like, that is just so, like I said, it's clean and it's evident, and they pop up, right? And it's really loving, and it just drops away because of all the desire and passion that you have. You very quickly settle into, this is the person. Now, what I've just heard is they're going to let you know that some way. There's going to be a sign. Now, you'll know that sign. I don't know, I got handbags come to me then. Anyway, something to do with a handbag. Pink, if that means anything to anybody. You are going to know that this is the one anyway, but then there's going to be like something that one day you're going to think, okay, this feels like I can trust this person, because it's like a family thing. Like, you've heard, I don't know, it's something they say, something you feel, something you know, where you're like, this is the one forever, because it's got a connection to that safety in your womanhood, in your past, and you recognize that. I hope that makes sense. Just going to pull a couple more here, and then I might go to the wildflowers. I don't know that I told you that I started with the wildflowers today, okay? I was just drawn to do that, so normally I start with the wild. Oh, goodness gracious me. Marriage. I was talking about trust, okay? Wild rose, trust, all right? Also, I don't know if you remembered, but on the Madonna Lily card, there were 3 white roses, and here we have 3 wild roses, okay? So this is all going to happen within, goodness, anything with a 3 in it. I'm literally talking from 3 minutes time, 30, 33, 3 days, up until 3 months, not before that, not after that. And again, can you just see how it's kind of like this relationship? I talked about maturity. It's kind of perfection. It's clean. Again, like that wild tulip. You've got the background there where you've been in the past and it's been all quiet and nothing's been going on. Then you've got this beautiful blue, all right, which is happening now, okay? This blue calmness that you've come into from your, like, in your own self. And now this is going to bloom, all right? So your relationship runs really freely, fast-moving, but calmly, like a really beautiful blue lake. And it's a deep love. This is deep because it's next to sort of rocks and mountains in the hills. So it's very, very deep. And then you come into this very clean, there's no like wild bushes around or anything. It's just beautiful earth. And your marriage will be very long-lasting. Now I've been told to stop with those flowers. I did have success, just so that you know, on the bottom of the card looking up at me. So that's just another little confirmation that the read is right. Let's go into the wildflowers very quickly. I've got my earth magics there. I've got my earth magics there as well. I'm going to pull a couple of those, but let's see what what I've just got here from the wildflowers. We've got rebirth, fairy aprons, guidance, and Cooktown orchid attitude. Okay, that doesn't surprise me at all. So rebirth, okay, this is a totally, I've said it already, totally new relationship for you. But it's also like you've left all those cuts that you've had, those really deep heart aches, and you've had quite a few of them in your lifetime behind. We're behind there, we're coming, and you've become more spiritual. You can see that purple third eye. You've rebirthed. This is you doing it, all right? And you do not have to worry because you have fairy aprons guiding you. Now, this is a plant, like a flower. It's I think it's one of the only flowers that eats things. It's like a swim bladder type. It brings in tiny little I don't know what you call them, but bugs basically, really, really tiny. Now, not many flowers do that. And what the significance of this is like with the Madonna healing and your three guides, the flowers, the world, it's your time, spirit, whatever you want to believe in, is going to protect you. This is guidance and protection, okay, from these old hurts ever appearing again. You don't have to worry about it. And it's got here Cooktown Cooktown orchid attitude. So orchid is obviously a very sort of more expensive, classy flower, all right? And that's kind of where you're moving into in terms of this maturity. You're not even going to entertain, I'm going to say it, bullshit and baggage and text messages from exes and all that sort of malarkey that you may have dealt with in the past, even if it was just in dating. All right, so you've matured out of that anyway. You will block that. You've got guides blocking that. It's just like, it's totally clean. Whew. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few Earth Magics and I'm going to close the reading out there for today. Let's see what we've got. I also feel like we need just to calm down a bit. That came through very quickly, Spirit. Thank you. I just want to calm down a bit. I say we calm down. But for those of you wondering how, all right, this is going to be activated, wind activation by Spirit and the guides. So you don't know. So it's going to happen very quick. Could happen on a stormy day. This is going to sound very bizarre, but I have had that word, the W at the front of my mind for a while now. We had wild tulip, okay, as well. We've had a few W cards, but what I'm getting is like a William or a Wallace, which is a really old-fashioned name, I know, but like William Bill, Wallace, William, there's something else. But I'm just getting this, or you may have no, it's the male. There's going to be a W name somewhere, but this is coming in very fast. Can you drop me a note if you meet a William or a Wallace, or who else is that? I'm getting Wally. I don't want to say it because it sounds quite funny. Willem, it could be a Willem. There could also be that, Williams is a really popular surname, so the surname starts. So if you meet someone with a W in their name, please let me know. I just find it really fun and cute. But yeah, this is being blown in for you. You don't see it happening, like I said, like that wild tulip. It just pops up and it's there and it's happening, and that's your life now. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for blowing this in for my readers. What else? Calm. What else? Milky Way perspective, all right? So this person that comes in, he's got a whole new perspective and way of thinking, which really, it just draws you in straight away. Again, you can see here, there's not, you are the center, like you are the center of the world for him, and vice versa, but not in a toxic way at all. It's kind of like, it's sort of, what I'm getting is this trust again, you know what I mean? You know, point blank that you can trust this person implicitly, this is the one, and nothing's gonna like destroy you too. I had ceremony on the bottom as well, so just reiterating the marriage. Yeah. A lot of you been in stillness anyway, okay, and this isn't solitude, even though there is a solitude card in this deck, and I think the word comes up in the meaning of it. It's like it's like this kind of, you've been happy being on your own in kind of the way that you had to be, otherwise you'd get depressed. Do you know what I mean? You sort of went, okay, this is me now, I'm on my own. What happens now is that you have moments, your life will be full and you will have moments of quiet and you're just going to be like so happy. Like, so when you go to stillness, like you're just going to stop and like almost smell the roses and go, wow, I'm so grateful for life. You know, this card is just a powerful card for me in terms of anyone reading, watching this at the moment. I really see you, you know, kind of, I get this image of a woman, or you could be a man, kneeling by a river. Not that anyone does that, but that's the image I'm getting. And what it's telling me is it's just this kind of feeling of, I know I've been through the shit and now my life is good, you know, and that real sort of sense of happiness, and kind of then just walking off into the sunset and being able to like get rid of all that anxiety from the past that you've had and just knowing you're a new person and relaxing into life. Well, that's a bit beautiful. Guys, thank you so much. I love doing these readings for you. If you want a personal one, I think I've got my Gmail account in the descriptions, and I'll get back to you when I feel like I'm drawn to do a reading by the flowers. Bye. Oh, please hit like and subscribe. My channel's growing. Thank you. Bye.